All right, you all ready?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So, one thing real quick before we start. I did make a character sheet for Ingrahild, so now I don't have to keep flipping back to find out all of her stats. And I found out a couple things that I had not been playing with, which make her even stronger. So, first off, she has a bow, which I always forget to use. So, she can be ranged, I guess. She has two shots with that. But she's also a ranger, just like Auroch is. And she has +2 because of favorite enemy against giants. So she has a +2 to hit against giants.
Oh, nice. And
So,
+2 damage then too.
yeah. So, and she has 2 spells and a special ability because she does not have an animal companion. She rather uses you guys as her companions, which is an option as a ranger. So, stay tuned for that. But let's go ahead and begin the madness that is Auroch about to get pounded by 4 giant dudes. So, last we left, the thing was turning around. All of them were turning around to look right at Auroch. And Auroch, you rolled a 16 on your stealth. I went back and checked. And I
16
rolled
total or is flat 16?
16 total.
Oh shit.
And
Okay.
I rolled a perception check against that to see if they spotted you. So I'm gonna play out the result of that right now. So, Auroch peeks open the door, what he thought was kind of slowly and quietly, looks to see this orc getting torn apart by these 4 big gnarly things. And one starts to turn around right when Auroch is looking, and as it's slowly turning its head, it turns to see a closed door, as Auroch was fast enough to close the door without him being seen,
Oh my
and does
god.
not
Oh, that's
notice.
lame.
Does not
Oh
notice.
my god.
Yes. So they have a penalty
That's
to their
lame.
perception because they were torturing this orc, and I rolled a 19, but minus the penalty, was only a 14, which is not good
Oh
enough.
my god.
So you survive another day as they
That's
do not
lame.
see you.
I want to re-roll.
I know. I'm just as disappointed as you are. Trust me. It's been 2 years and I haven't killed anybody
Scott, you
yet.
want me to die? Do you really want me to die, Scott?
Yeah.
I want somebody to die.
All right. We don't need Dragoni anyways. She's
Oh my
useless.
god. Okay,
All right.
so
So what do you want to do?
I want to sneak back up the stairs and tell everyone what I saw down in the
Yeah, absolutely.
room.
All right. So go ahead and move
Do
yourself
I have
up
to roll a
there.
stealth check?
Nah,
Or
the
do I
door's
just move?
closed, so you're fine. It's quite enough. All right. So everyone's upstairs. Now, you want me to fling your guy up there, or you got it?
I got it.
Okay. You slowly dragging him up there. There he is. All right. So what did you report to everybody?
That there's 4 giants down in this room, but I can't tell what they are. I think they're a subtype of giant. And they're all eating this orc.
They're eating?
Yes, they're ripping apart and eating him.
That's Ingerhills just looks aghast.
Orc. I guess orc must taste good.
Supposedly.
So you as a half orc must be feeling real good right now.
No, I feel great.
Wink, wink. It must taste good.
Whoa.
So I don't know, like I don't think we can take on these guys in this state of being that we are in.
All right. So
Because I'm at 25 health, I think.
yeah. Ingerhild's at 19, so she's not doing great either.
Yeah, it might be at 34. I think I'm at 34 actually. I'm at 34 health. So yeah.
So Ingerhild's like looking around. She looks over to Ulrich and she's like, "We're at the dead end. Where do we go?"
Um, everyone was trying to rest, right?
I'm not feeling so great myself, but I can keep going.
Scott, what do you think?
I mean, I think it's time for us to take a rest, find a spot, and just hole up for a minute.
Okay, so do you want to go in the supply closet over where we found the apples and stuff?
um,
I know we had to jam bodies in those boxes, but I don't know if
I would
that's
say the the bunker might be a better spot to go in. The little bunk bed or the little room with the beds in it.
all the way in the top corner.
Yeah, I mean there's not really a way for us to get out. Um,
Well,
if we go back up the stairs.
you know where those giant orc things were? No, what? Not orc things. What are they? Um,
Oh, the little nightmare creature looking things. The
yeah. You remember where those
Do you guys ever figure
two
out what those
what are
were?
rooms?
they? Yeah, we did.
Okay, they're ogres.
Ogres,
Yeah,
yeah.
ogres. I wanted to say trolls, but I knew that
Yeah,
was
close
wrong.
enough.
I think we should probably go sleep in that room where all the ogres were in, because I bet you the orcs do not want to go in that room because they don't
Um,
like each other. They don't like each other, so because they're the crossbreed between an orc and a giant.
so we saw the orcs posted up in that little arena looking thing, the drawbridge. There's a storage room over there.
Remember, that's all trash and stuff. So
Um, I mean, I don't think hiding in those rooms with the ogres is a bad idea, but
I just
I
don't think
mean,
we can make it all the way to the bunkhouse. Is what I'm trying to say.
I mean the bunkhouse is only
It's up the stairs again, though. You know what I mean? So you have to go all the way over here to go up the stairs. And that's not to say that anything doesn't patrol that way anymore.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
there's no door right here where you guys are standing to shortcut you
Right.
guys.
So you have to go all the way around, all the way back up, just to go
Yeah, you guys
back
can't.
that
You
way.
guys can't go like this. You have to go like then downstairs and across the courtyard and then upstairs.
Just to get
yeah.
to the bunkhouse.
Um,
Did you say, Justin? I couldn't hear you. Mm-mm.
I mean, I think hiding in one of those rooms is fine. Or, I mean,
All right. I'd say let's go on the lower level, and
the only thing that worries me about that is in in this area right here, we know that
yeah,
there was guard activity because Justin Cicatrix took the card, so we know that there are guards that post up in that room.
right. And we don't know if this area right here leads straight into this little arena. You know what I mean? Because you can tell like there's like this little like gapping right
Now,
here.
you guys did see right here that there's a wall,
Right,
which is
but
why
what
there's
about right
shadow.
here?
Yeah, you guys don't know. I mean, you guys can go check it out. It's still like early dawn, like dark.
All right.
You guys are running out of time. It's like 5 a.m. You guys are running out of time, but it's still dark, so you guys can get some quick scouting in.
Okay.
I would say, if anything, hiding up on the second level might be the best option, up in the room with the bodies and the apples.
Just because there's less traffic up top, you think?
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean,
Let's go do that and rest. We'll take turns on watch and we'll rest until night where we have cover of darkness to help us out again.
Remember, Ingrahill's kind of agitated because she saw Umlo getting tortured, so you're gonna have to. I mean, you guys did calm her down a little bit, saying like, "Oh, we don't see him anymore. He's probably okay. We don't see a body," but she's still agitated. So, I mean, you guys can try to have a plan to rest, but you're just gonna have to convince her. I just want you to keep that in mind.
Okay.
I can't really portray that in role playing. Otherwise, I'd do it. She's just, you can just tell from just walking around with her and stuff that she's just really agitated.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Well, let's just say you and I were off. You know, just the two of us talking, and we come back to the group with the plan, and we'll ask for their opinions on it.
Yeah, I could say like you two are in here talking.
Yeah.
Like that. All right, you guys can move yourself in now.
I'm gonna ask somebody to move me because this is hard to do on an iPad.
Yeah. I'll move you. So what's the
all right,
plan?
group, this is what we're thinking. We're all kind of low on health. We all have some anxious tendencies to try to find Umlo and to try to prevent, you know, a small war to break out and us being hunted. I think right now, Orak and I both have decided we're looking at the group for their opinions, but we think that going up and hiding in the room where the apples are might be just catching our breath for a second, letting our health go back to where we feel fight ready. Does anybody have any objections to that?
I understand the need to rest. I'm banged up myself, but is that the best possible place we could hide? I feel like with people being in there before, that what's the chance of them stumbling back in again, especially looking for the people that we've taken out?
Yeah, we thought about that, but there's a couple other places that we thought of, but they backtrack a lot, and we feel like we've already made it this far along this path and exploring that we don't want to go too far back to have to then make our way back up to where we were, because we know that when we spotted Umlo at the start that there was a lot of those orcs that were watching, and then we noticed that when I had to climb on that drawbridge that there were still a ton of orcs over there. So we just don't want to overexpose ourselves. But if you have a place that you're thinking of that is closer to here to stay, other than that room with the barrels and the boxes in it, I mean, we're all open ears.
Nah, you're right. The closer we're to Umlo, the better. I agree with you.
Cicatrix, Kabor, any thoughts on this?
All fine with me.
I didn't hear you again, Justin.
Well, then I can't speak.
Your mic's not working?
Nope.
All right. Justin said that he's cool with it.
All right, let's take some hours to rest. We'll do watches. Do we have any volunteers for the first watch?
I'll take
Does
first
anybody have a significant amount of health right now? Cicatrix, I think that you're pretty much at full health.
Yeah, hold on. He's changing mics.
I am at full health. Yeah, it's just all not. Oh.
Oh, I think I hear you. Quiet.
Yeah.
I'll ramp you up. I say something.
Yeah, I'm at full health, so.
That's so quiet.
That was very quiet. But I did hear you. Yes, we'll have you be on first watch. Kabor, I think we should have someone posted up at the door, at this door.
Yep.
I think we need to have somebody posted up.
Justin, your mic, you're muted and headphone locked. You're muted and headphone locked on Discord.
That's because
Okay. While he fixes technical issues, we'll keep going.
We'll have one watching here.
All right, so you guys just want to head back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't have too far to go, but yeah.
So you're in the room with the dead bodies that you hid in the boxes.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. So who's on first watch?
Cicatrix is gonna watch this door. Yeah. And then we'll have Kabor, I think, is at full health as well. Or did he get shot once by the arrows? He needs to rest anyways.
Yeah,
so
so
we'll just have us
everyone's
watch
gonna
right
heal. Remember, when you rest at night, you heal equal to your hit dice plus your con modifier. So, like, for example, Angry Hill has a D10, so she would heal 10 plus 2 because her con's 15. So I'd heal 12 overnight.
there. I don't know what your hit die is.
It's just how much HP you get every time you level up. So, like, whatever dice you roll. So, do you roll a D6, a D8, a D10?
I have no idea.
I can look it up. You're a war priest, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. War priest.
D8.
Yep, D8. Could have had a D8. So you heal 8 plus whatever your con mod is.
Whatever the ability modifier is, or whatever the
Yeah,
total.
your constitution modifier is. So, like, if your con's 14, you'd heal 2 extra because that's a plus 2. So what's your constitution score?
My ability score?
Yeah.
12. So I
Plus 1. Yeah. So 12, you get plus 1, so you get 8 plus 1, which is 9. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, because your con is 12, so your modifier is 1.
okay.
Okay. If you have any healing spells, you can blow those before you rest too, so that way they get refreshed for free. So.
Yeah, I have one more, and I can do a thing.
A circle?
God damn it! Not initiative.
Is this a circle or just a touch?
Yeah, this is a circle.
Okay. So everyone's gonna get a little bit of bonus healing at the end here.
God damn it! Hold on. Does anybody know how to move this sidebar over?
Hit the different buttons. You mean on the side? Or which sidebar are you talking about? Like to minimize it?
Right.
To minimize it?
Yeah.
It's
Kind
the
of,
3
yeah.
lines. It's right next to the little chat bubble. There's like 3 lines. You click it and it goes away. It's by the scroll, the up and down scroll, and the zoom thing is in between them. It's like if you scroll over it, it pops out. At least how it is on PC. You're on an iPad, so I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't. Hold on.
We're just really prepared today.
What is that?
I don't know. Jerry, what are you doing?
Okay. D20 plus. Okay, so everybody gets 9 heals.
Oh, nice.
Nice, 9.
So it's at 28. I'll get to 40 after I rest. Oh, that'll be good. Okay. So you guys are gonna take watch. I gotta do some rolling here while you guys sleep. Don't mind me.
So Kabor was supposed to be over here, Josh. Apparently.
Supposed to over where?
What?
He was supposed to be over
Oh.
here, I think Scott said.
No. I was gonna have him watch that balcony, but I don't think it's worth it.
No.
Okay.
So Cicatrix is in another room.
Yeah. We're leaving the other door cracked, but yeah, he's in another room.
Okay. The door between you and him is cracked, so that way you can slip in.
Yeah, hear what's going on.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Move.
Oh, wow. All right. So as you guys are resting on rotations, you guys get about, let's see, hold on. Okay, you guys get 6 hours of rest. So you're on the third rotation. So we'll say Ingrahill's on third rotation.
So does she get her full rest then?
Yeah. So everyone's gonna get their full HP, but
Okay. So that's, you said your hit dice plus your con.
yep.
All right.
So I'm up to 40 now. It's pretty good.
And then what happens?
That's really good.
Yeah. So because you guys didn't get a full night's rest, you all are fatigued. But
I don't get fatigued.
okay, well then you're not fatigued. But actually, Ingrahill doesn't either because she's also a ranger.
Yep.
But the other, was it 4 of you, 3 of you? 1, 2, 3 of you, 4, because Gores counts, are fatigued. So you guys can't run, charge, and you get a -2 to strength and dex until you get a full 8 hours of rest, which means -1 to hit, -1 to AC.
Wait, why didn't we get a full 8 hours?
It's only been 6 hours because something's happening. So I was rolling some dice. So after 6 hours, Ingrahild rushes into the room and whispers to you all, "They're coming! They're coming!" She's like
Okay,
she's like
so-
silently waking you all up, so you guys are all awake. But I don't know. I hear the voices. They're coming. Brace
Is
yourselves.
it orc? Is it giant? Orc, giant? Anything?
Both.
All right. So I'm gonna post up in the back and ready an arrow.
She'll do the same, cause she has a bow.
Can I use orc bane arrows?
Yeah, sure. Don't you only have one orc bane arrow?
I have an orc slaying arrow.
Oh, yeah, that's the
and I have-
insta kill one.
Then I have 10 orc bane.
Oh yeah, you can load up whatever you want. Dragonia, where do you want to post up at? I'm sure we're gonna have the casters in the back here. Are we just gonna line up like this?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So you guys are all ready. You guys, if anyone of you guys want to roll a perception check, as this is going on. Oh, I'm in the wrong tab. Ah, that explains that. Okay, 15. I'm gonna roll hers. Oh yeah. So, Cicatrix, you have the highest perception at 18?
Correct.
Oh, I can hear you now. Yay. Okay. So, only Cicatrix notices what sounds like the unsheathing of swords or something. Like, it just sounds like metal scraping against something, which you kind of think as such. Okay. So I need to do some confangling here. This is a random roll, so I wasn't ready for it. Where are my pawns? Here we go. Okay. Okay, we're in the right layer. So you hear voices. You guys are all posted up in there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I need... What's that for? Scott, what was the roll for? Oh, your perception? Just got really quiet all of a sudden.
Yeah,
What's your total? 17?
17. Yep.
Okay. So you notice this too. The unsheathing. And
The
the
orc doesn't.
no, but you already have your weapons drawn. And all of a sudden, the door opens, and you see this poking through. So everyone go ahead and roll for initiative, as you guys have readied your weapons. You guys are going to have a surprise round, as this poor guy opens this door. So go ahead and everyone roll initiative for me. Remember, all of you who didn't get a full rest are fatigued. So temporary modifier for strength and dex is -2. Or minus temporary adjustments -2. Temporary modifier is -1. So anything that uses strength or dex goes down 1. And you'll be like that till you rest again. A full 8 hours.
So this guy does.
Say what? You're really quiet, Scott. I can barely hear you.
This guy does see us.
He's just peeking in. He doesn't realize you're in there.
Okay.
Someone's playing the scales. All right.
I'm at my sister's house, and Cam and her 2-year-old are here.
No, that's fine. We're just gonna have some sweet background music. All right. I forgot to prep this. That's the wrong one. There we go. Okay. What we got for initiatives here? I'll go first with Ingrahild. She has a 22. OG.
I have a 26.
Oh, jeez.
I have 16.
16. Kabor. 24. Holy smokes. You guys are ready. Cicatrix.
17.
OG, you had a 16. Right?
No, I have 18. Sorry,
Oh, 18?
with a +2. 18
Okay.
Plus, so it's a
Sicky, you're at
16
17?
plus 2. He's an 18 plus 8.
Yeah, I have 17 because I get the -1 from Dex.
Oh, yeah, because the fatigue.
Oh, then 25. I don't know. Dex played into your initiative.
Yep. Some of these Kabors will go down 1 as well. Okay. All right, so they're last. You all get to go first, and since this is a surprise round, all of you get to perform either a move or a standard action before they even get to go. You have no idea how many are back there. So,
I'm assuming I go first.
yes, Dragona, you're up first. I can write down the initiative order here for you.
I mean,
Oh,
I don't know.
I cannot read
I don't know
that.
what to do.
I mean, you already have weapon drawn, so you can take a move action, or you can just ready an action, whatever you want.
I will. I will ready a magic blessing.
Okay. Oh, my
In
gosh,
case
this is
he
huge.
tries to attack.
All right. Kabor, is there anything you'd like to do?
Cast Mage Armor.
Mage armor, perfect. Ingrahild is going to unleash her arrow. She only gets 1, because it's not a full round action. Right. So that's a 21 to hit. It's definitely a hit. Let's go ahead and roll damage. All right. She deals 6 damage to this thing.
It is now alerted.
Is not only is it alerted, it is at 0 HP. All right.
6 damage killed it?
They got ferocity. They're orcs.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. That's her turn.
All right, I'll shoot my arrow too.
Same guy?
Yeah, I don't know if I get. Did I get a bonus from the Bane arrow?
Oh, yeah. Let me look it up. Oh, yeah, she actually got a +4 to hit on that. So that, because it's an orc, that's her most least favorite for her favorite
So
enemy.
she gets plus she gets 4 damage.
Oh, yeah,
he's
so it's he's
into
-4 now.
ferocity then. Yep.
Yeah, see? Yeah, because she has +4 hatred against orcs, +2 hatred against giants. So she's like the flip of you. Okay. So what was this? An orc bane arrow?
Yep.
Are you sure you want to use that?
Yeah. I can't undo it. I already readied it. So.
I mean, he can just switch after this round, switch to normal arrows, so he just loses 1
Right,
arrow.
but I mean, I already readied 1.
Right.
So.
Um.
You can't meta game and just like, oh golly gee, he's almost dead.
Okay. So you get a +2 to hit, and you get 2d6 of extra damage.
Nice.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so plus BAB Dex, so +8, right?
Yeah, +2 from favorite enemy, +2 from this.
No, I don't have a favorite enemy. It's Reptilian.
Oh, that's right.
And then, but I have a Bracer in hit 1 bow, so that's 10.
Okay. Then 2 from the arrow.
Yeah, so 12.
So 23. Yeah, that's definitely a hit. Let's go ahead and roll damage.
Okay.
And then add 2d6 to that. So 3 plus your strength. Plus your bow, right? Then your bow
+2.
Is your bow plus
+1.
Is it for damage?
Hit only. I think it's only.
Oh, yes, to hit. That's right. All right, so that's 5. The plus your 2d6. So it's going to hurt. Oh, my lord. So 15 damage?
Yep.
Yeah, he's dead.
All right.
This thing just like, you see this arrow just seems like magical and just rips right through him, right between the eyes, and just punctures straight through. And he's obliterated. That was insane. All right. All right. Sicky, is there anything else you want to do in the bonus round? You can't see behind that guy.
Can I prepare a slumber for the next guy who walks in?
Absolutely. All right, round 1. You already killed a guy, and we haven't even started yet. Dragonia, you're up.
I'll just ready the same thing.
Okay. Gabor. The door's kind of like ajar, and you can't really see anything past it.
He's gonna ready this action.
Ready to spell?
Yeah.
What spell you ready in? Oh yeah, their AC's lowered because they're flat-footed too, so. Even better. Actually, their flat-footed AC's the same, so. Alright, he's readying Birding Arc.
Oh shit.
All right. He means business. Ingrahild is going to swap her bow for her axes and is going to move up next to the door.
Does she get a surprise for that?
No, this is the first round. So like, her full round
okay.
action is swapping her weapons out and then moving. Okay, OG, you're up. She's just waiting by the door so she can pound town somebody when they walk in.
Gotcha. I will do like this kind of the same thing, I guess. Like move here. Ready in action. Ready swap to my battle axe and ready in action.
Yeah, you have quick draw, so you can ready to smash.
Yep. And then
She cannot.
Gore has perma follow cicatrix, so he's just he's ready.
All right, he's cuddle in the corner.
Yeah,
All right,
he's
speaking
perma-
of speaking of sticky, you up? Same thing. Okay, they're up. So man, this is gonna be a bloodbath. So the first one here is going to take a step up and open the door, and you guys are both within range. So it goes in turn order. So Ingerhill will go first.
Okay.
With her ready to action. And if she kills this thing, then you still get to keep your ready to action, Andrew.
Awesome.
Yeah.
She gets 4 swings, doesn't she?
No, she only
What
gets.
about my ready to action?
Oh yeah, Dragona, you're first. So what's your ready to
What would
action?
be after that?
I mean, can I pass on my ready to action?
Well, you rated it, so as soon as the qualifications go, it goes. So
It ignites. Yeah.
Fine. All right, hold on.
Yeah, Kabor would be next.
He actually casts Burning Arc. So he actually gets the person behind this orc too.
Yeah, he can command it to bounce.
Hold on.
So what is this?
12
Against
to hit.
normal AC?
To hit. Ranged attack, yeah.
I'm sorry, that is a miss.
Yeah, damn it.
All right, Kabor's ready to action would trigger next. Burning Arc. Is this reflex for half?
Mm-hmm.
Now, can he bounce this if he doesn't know how many people are back there? Oh, you don't have to roll anything, Jared. I just reflex for half.
I think you'd have to be able to.
I thought it bounces. I didn't think he controls it. I thought it just bounces from one person to the next. I didn't think he had to see them. I thought it was like a boomerang.
Yeah. So
that's how I understood
it just says here in the thing it's one primary target, and then he gets one additional target for every 3 levels, so he gets 3 targets, and he doesn't have to see them, I guess.
Correct.
I would think that you would have to identify the targets.
But he's reading it off the piezo or whatever. So I mean, literally, it just means
you may choose secondary targets as you like.
Yep.
So
then everything is residual after that.
All right. I just realized that the reflex save gets easier for each person it bounces to, so that's cool.
Yes.
Okay, so first guy, reflex save. So go ahead and roll 46. And let me know that result. I'm going to roll his reflex save. Okay, first guy does save.
Oh, God.
17.
Really good. That's really good.
4. Wow, so it's writing down. So I take 8 damage. Cheesy Pete. Okay, and then go ahead and roll 2 more. I'm going to roll a save for the next one. Fail. And as he gets hit, he screams out in pain, and that'll reveal him. So he takes 5 points of damage. Okay. And then you can bounce it again a 3rd time and roll 1d6. And that'll reveal that guy. And failed that save. Even with a -4. All right. That was a monster beatdown. Holy smokes. All right, Ingrahill's ready to action now. I'm I'm gonna get rid of the guy that's X'd out.
Just dump him in the trash room with all the other
I'm
ones.
just gonna drag him over. Okay. Now if there's two bodies that end up on the same tile, it acts like small, short, like cover. So they'll get a bonus to AC, but they also make it harder for them to get through, as the body's literally blocking the doorway. So if this guy dies right here, then they have to literally crawl through, which will make it harder for them to hit from range attacks, but will provoke when they walk through, so you guys can automatically attack them without a ready to action, which is hilarious and disgusting. Okay, so she's going to swing. Oh my lord. Yep, that's a 26 to hit. Holy smokes. What's my damage on this bad boy? Oh my. Maximum damage. 14 damage to this thing.
Yeah.
What's their con? Oh, and he's dead. All right. As she beheads this thing as it comes, look, he peeks at the doorway. So there is now small cover, short cover on this tile, as there's two dead bodies. And OG, your raid action is still alive, as you didn't get to go.
Nope.
So these next ones, seeing that two of their folks have died trying to get into this room, are going to
Run away.
Yeah, so you're gonna hear. So you can see this one guy back up through the door behind you, and this one too. And I'm gonna go ahead and now that through this door you can't see them anymore.
Wait, do they go before my ready action goes?
Oh, you're ready. Well, there's no one for you to target with your ready to action yet. It's still their turn.
Wasn't there a guy right here?
Yeah, the door's in the way, and then there's dead
But
bodies.
the door is open.
They're peeking it open to like look through, and then they're getting shot as they peek open or stabbed.
Oh, the door's closed.
The door's like ajar, and there's bodies in the ajarment. The other guy was hiding behind the door, so it wouldn't get hit from exactly that.
Okay.
Yeah, so those two back up behind the door, which you can't really hear. You just hear them shuffling back. And that's their turn. And before the next round goes, Orok, you hear this. Actually, and Ingrahill too. I think she speaks Orc. You have an old Mexican standoff here. You hear a voice coming from the doorway back there. In Orcish saying, "Who goes there?" How do you want to respond? Do you want to respond at all? Ingrahill just looks at you like with just anger in her eyes.
I give her like a finger to your lips kind of thing.
Yeah, like a
just to see what. Yeah.
All right, so after a couple seconds of silence, you hear the voice once again speak up. "We have you outnumbered and surrounded. Give up now, and we might spare your life."
Don't say anything, I whispered to her.
Yep, she's just staring at you intently. After a couple more seconds, he's like, "Silent treatment, huh? We are readying an army now to come in there, and you guys will be defeated. Speak now or forever hold your peace." Anything else?
I just say, come and get it then.
Oh, okay. So Ingrahill gets this cheesy smile on her face as she's ready to rumble. Okay. So I'm keeping track of how many of these guys you kill. All right. This is going to be a long evening. So I'm going to go ahead and suspend the combat for now, as you guys are sitting there lying in wait, and they're doing stuff but you can't see. And an hour passes, and still they have not barged through the door. But you do hear... Go ahead and everyone roll perception checks for me, and I'll see how much you guys figure out while it's going on. Oh my lordy. 22. Anyone beat that? 21 for Auroch. What's your perception bonus, Kabor? All right. You guys make me bust out all the fun tokens. All right, so Cicatrix and Auroch. Sorry, I'm doing multiple things here at the same time. You guys hear what sounds like a bunch of like voices coming from the cracked door. Do you guys have this door cracked? Right here, or is that one closed?
That one's cracked, I thought.
Because it's gonna give you pluses and minuses if it's open. So is it open or not? Anyone want to make the decision?
I mean, I feel like we would have closed it if we were going to sleep in here.
Right. Okay, so that make you so you guys can't hear as much, but it does make you more safe. So, oh my gosh, this is insanity. I wish you guys could see my screen over here right now, because this is actually insane.
Straight pandemonium.
What happened?
So, you guys were having a standoff. They warned you to surrender now, or you're gonna get surrounded. You guys refused.
We just stay quiet.
Rightfully so. All right. So after an hour, you just hear all this. You hear all these like shuffling and talking and stuff, and you hear weird sounds coming from the doorway, like where the two dead bodies are. That door is cracked ajar with the two dead bodies just kind of leaving it open. But it's like at like a 30-degree angle, so like you can only see like this way. Does that make sense?
Yep.
It's just a jar with two dead bodies.
Okay, I currently do not have visions on this. I am going to get into a car to drive to another place, but I'm still in this.
Okay. I'll just give you a play-by-play then. Okay.
Hey, come on.
So after an hour, you hear the voice coming back, and it says, "This is your last chance. You are fully surrounded. You cannot escape. Surrender now. We may spare your life." You guys want to say anything back?
Cicatrix, do you got anything?
Ooh, hold on.
I mean, I think we missed our chance to engage them an hour ago. There's nothing really we can do but wait for the onslaught.
So no one's gonna say anything back?
I'm not gonna say anything.
Okay. So, once again, you hear a voice call back. All right, you were warned. I need just Ingrahild and Auroch to roll a perception check for me. Okay, so we both got 23s. So we both hear what sounds like something being placed in the room.
Right here?
With the dead bodies in it. Yeah. So there's something being placed in there, but you can't see. So it's not on this tile or this tile or this tile. So it's in one of these back tiles or right behind the door. You can't tell. But it sounds like something heavy is being placed there and something's being like poured onto the ground.
Move away from the door.
All right. So I need you guys to since you guys got a perception check, roll a reflex save for me. You'll get a bonus to this.
Oh, sick.
Okay. So I got a 15.
I got a 9.
Okay. You with your bonus, you're just gonna take a tiny bit of shrapnel damage. You take 2 points of damage, and Ingerhild's unharmed. As you guys both step back, so you can position yourself wherever you want in the back. So I'll step back here. Do you want to be behind or next to Dragonia?
I'll be.
Or
Right
I
here,
can move. I can give you a space if you want to go next to me. There you go.
Yep.
As this
think we
entire
need it.
wall is blown open.
Can I switch and ready an arrow?
Yeah, as part of your move action, you can't ready an arrow, but you can pull out your bow.
All right, pull out the bow then.
Okay, she does not have enough time because she doesn't have quick draw. So this entire wall, so I'm going to draw that in here, is completely blown open. And part of the floor is like kind of caved away too. So there's like a small gap that you have to leap over. And on the other side, so we're just actually gonna make it. So that wall's gone. And this wall's gone. And there's 2 cracks there. And like the hole in between is just a pit.
So
As-
you're stuck, pretty much.
Like they can jump over it, and so can you.
Okay.
But yeah, it's just a huge pit. As they explode. Oh, that should have been this. I was on the wrong screen. So keep doing this on Ingerhild's. Okay. And on the other side, you see this. This is just what you can see. As you guys look through this thing. And then everything else you can't see. We'll say, actually, Ingerhild can see this. This.
Oh God.
And this. All right. So you guys see that staring down. So I need everyone to go ahead and roll for initiative again as a new battle is taking place. So how many are there?
What?
I was seeing how many orcs there are.
I got 7. Initiative.
All right. Actually, let me see Ingerhild's line of sight. She might be able to see more. All right, she can see this tile, but she can't see this one. Which means she sees that as well. Okay. You guys ready for a fight?
I guess.
This is, I think, the most amount of enemies that I've ever seen in one combat on anything I've ever watched in my entire life in terms of Pathfinder stuff. This is actually insane.
11 of
That's only what we can see.
3, 6, 9, 12, 14 that you can see right now.
the rope and gone from ledge.
Say what?
He wants to see if we can have a rope and rappel down the edge.
Oh, to escape?
We should have.
Oh, yeah.
What, it's only like a dropper?
It's like 20, 30 feet up. But remember, right below you is like their living quarters. So it's like you really, and it's middle of the day. So it's like 1 o'clock. Actually, 6 hours is like 6 or 7 a.m. Yeah, it's like 3 in the afternoon.
Hey, Kabor, this is a good time
Or 1
for
in the
like a
afternoon.
fireball. This is a good time for a fireball.
Yeah, that hits a
Just saying.
20-foot AoE. Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
What are my initiatives here?
I have a 7.
Okay, sorry, I forgot to do mine. Okay, so I need to do it. I have these set into different battalions. Okay. So this is crazy. Okay. So what was yours, OG?
7.
7. Okay. Not great. Dragonia.
11.
Okay. Also not great. Kabor. 23. Way better. That's the one person you want to be up top.
Yep.
Yep. Ingerhild also has a 23. What's your bonus, Jared?
6.
Plus
7. 5.
5. All right, hers plus 6, so she goes before you. Also, yours is down 1 because of your damage, so you actually have 22. Cicatrix.
I think he added the -1 into it. I think he has +6.
Oh, okay. Well, that means he has the same as Ingerhill, but she's not fatigued and he is, so she'd still beat him. Okay. Siki, what'd you get?
13.
Okay, Dragonia, you were 11, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. What is their initiatives? Plus... Where's initiative at? +0. Oh, that makes it easy. Okay. And OG, you were a 7, and Dragonia was 11?
Yep.
Okay. So I'm gonna change our initiative order here. Alright, so up first is Ingerhild, who is going to use a move action to swap her weapons and then fire 1 shot at the orc in the front. Okay. Oh, I forgot to do this. Oh, never mind. We're good. We're good.
Josh, do I have eyes on this guy right here? Or no? Do I just have eyes on this guy?
You can see both those in the front.
Okay. And she picked this guy right here, right?
Yes.
Or she picked this guy?
No, she picked the guy on the left because she can see him better.
Okay.
All right. First shot. And only shot, I guess. Ooh, wow. That's absolutely a hit. She had a 4-round action. She could shoot twice. She does not. Okay. For... What's her orcs? She has hatred of +4. So that's 9 damage. Alright, so... Already off to a good start. Next is Kabor. Kabor, what are you doing? Cast Fireball? Alright, so you can centralize this, and it does 20-foot radius. So if you put it in the middle, it'll literally hit every single person in this entire room.
I think that's preferable.
A single cast?
Single
Yes.
cast, yeah.
Like one cast, one...
One cast, and it'll hit everything in that space. This might be the most damage from a single attack.
Like a 4th level...
Yeah, this is his high level spell. I think he only gets 1 or 2 a day.
I think it's 2,
Yeah, I think it is 2. All right.
but still, this will help.
So let me go ahead and look up the damage on Fireball here. This is the first cast of Fireball. Remember, he also has a necklace that has a cast of Fireball in it as well from way long time ago. I don't know if you guys
So you
remember
might
that.
have 3, is what you're saying?
Yes.
A day?
Yeah. So he
Oh
can
my God,
he
that's
breaks the
so
necklace when he
stupid.
casts the Fireball.
Oh,
So it's a
okay.
one-time use.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, Jared, go ahead and roll 6d6, and I need to roll 15 reflex saves. So go ahead and give me the total damage, and then we'll. I'm gonna have to roll 15 reflex saves.
Oh, yay.
Okay, so 6, 9, 12, 15, 17, 21. Okay, and so it begins. First guy. I'm gonna. Let me see what the reflex save is. Might let you see this just because it's ridiculous. All right, the reflex is +0, so I'm just going to roll them individually. What's the save DC? 15. Justin, do you know what his save DC is? It's probably 16 because this is a 3rd level spell.
Probably.
Because it'd be 10 plus his spell level plus his charisma, which is +3.
Yeah.
So save of 16. So they need a 16. Guy 1. Natural 1. All right. Oops. How do I delete that? Boop. Okay. First guy. Dead.
This is 21 total damage, right?
Yeah, 21 total damage. Here he's at -3 already, so he's already dead.
God, he's gonna
Now
nut
I can tell you right
everyone.
now, if they
He's
fail their
gonna
save,
frickin-
they're instantly dead.
He's gonna nut everyone right
Dead.
now.
Guy 2, dead. This might be the most kills ever from one attack in the history of Pathfinder. Guy 3,
Oh my God.
you can't even see him. He's off screen.
Can you just put an X?
He's right here.
Can you just put an X? But he's dead.
Dead. Guy 4. Dead. Remember, it's +0. See ya. Guy 5. Dead. As this inferno is just engulfing this entire room. Oh!
1 save.
Guy 6 saves, takes 10 points of damage. Dead, 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 dead. Alright, so he's at a solid -4. 1 lives. Next one. Dead. Next one. Oh, lives. Is that guy 8? -4. This is insane. Oh, another save. The middle row holding out strong.
2 natty 19s.
Next one. Oh, nat 20. Another save.
Damn.
Oh,
Yeah. Dead.
dead. J-Beth, everybody think of something cool to say to these guys. Dead.
Cameron, stop.
Oh, so close. Dead.
Dead.
That guy was like, he was so close to opening the door, but he just couldn't do it. Well, this guy, dead. Last one. Oh, last guy, so close. And dead. All right. So,
there's only 15 is what you're saying?
in that room.
Okay.
So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 people killed in one attack. That might be a new personal record. As this fireball just descends, like the spell fireball, it's like a tiny pea-sized orb of red light. Just emits from Kabor as it just travels along. This huge group of orcs, bows drawn, swords out, looking scary, menacing. There's this huge explosion. Dust is just finally settling from the explosion. and it flies over the guy right in the middle, who somehow lives this, and
He
just
winks his eye, snaps his fingers like Colonel Mustang. And
exactly, and also boom, the entire room is just engulfed in flames, screaming, burning flesh, people blasted against the walls, clanging of metal, melting of flesh and armor just sunk into this place. And those three in the middle are over a grate. So like the fire from below just like seeps through the grate too. It just shoots flames beneath you as well. Huge burst of light. And you see Kabor just standing there with his hand outstretched, fingers like at the end of a snap. Like if you snap your fingers like where your hand is positioned, just staring there. Eyes on fire. Do you have anything cool you want to say, Kabor, or are you just going to let stand in silence stoically? All right, and Kabor says in a very casual tone, "Suck me."
I would have said get baked.
All right, so let me go ahead and write down the initiative order
So
here.
he just spirit bombed everybody. Is what it
Pretty
sounds
much.
like.
essentially.
This is just ridiculous.
Suck me. Good Jared.
All right, Sick
I
of
think
Tricks,
it's
you're up
safe
next.
To say that they know that we're here now.
Well, obviously they sent 15 guys in one wave.
Well, I don't even know what they do after that.
Had a huge plan for all those people, and now they're all dead.
Would you like to go for a diplomacy check with them, or an intimidate?
No, because then I have to think of something to say.
Okay. Declined because that requires talking. That's fair.
I'm just gonna ear-piercing scream this one guy. Actually, can I walk forward and just slumber the furthest guy, or just this guy?
Okay.
You know what? This guy who survived.
The right in the middle.
Fireball directly over him.
The one who's like his head singed, just like, sure.
Yeah.
That's a save, right? Will save? What save is this? Oh, it doesn't matter. Natural 1. This guy sees all of his friends just explode into flames around him and just passes out. Boom. All right. Up next is literally just the orc right here, because everyone else in his battalion is dead. And he is going to raise his hands up, drop his weapon, raise his hands up, and beg for mercy. He's going to go, "No more! No more! We surrender!" And that's his turn. Dragona, you're up next. So this guy's on his knees, disarmed, begging for his life. I'll put the on their knees thing.
So where can I walk to?
Let me go zoom in a little bit. Where can you walk to? You can walk anywhere. So this, let me align this better. Put this. Oh, I don't want the gray square to move. All right, I'm just gonna adjust the size here. There we go. Okay. Yeah, so anything that's gray is like the ground's like kind of cracked, but it's holding, whereas the black area is a hole.
And I can jump over the hole?
Yep. It takes an acrobatics check, but it's pretty easy. Now, you are
Okay.
fatigued, so keep that in mind. Your acrobatics, I believe, is based off of dex, so you get a -1 to your acrobatics roll. This
I'll
guy's
just
this guy
walk
on the
up.
front's like begging for mercy. So
I'll just walk up and to the edge of where the pit is, and just I will state, oh, move, Cicatrix, you goddamn.
yep, you'll move to the edge of the pit.
Yeah.
This is the edge of the pit right here. So
I mean, I just want to like stand up next to it and like say over it to the rest of them, surrender now, or there will be more flames.
okay, go ahead and roll an intimidate. You're gonna get a massive bonus to this. I mean, not as much as Kabor would get.
Oh my god, why do I roll like ass? Jesus Christ. Hold on. Intimidate. Let me get to my wow. 8.
Okay. Even with their bonus, I mean, the guy down on his knees is just like, it's like, yes, whatever you want. But the people behind them are still, like, I mean, they're charred, but they're standing firm. So after
Ready to
that,
fight.
yeah. So after that is, the guy who's asleep and the guy next to him, as well as the guy behind him. So the three people who are alive, essentially.
So this guy, and this guy are all ready to fight still. is
Well,
what you're saying?
one's knocked out cold, so he's not fighting anything.
But this guy is trying.
Yeah, that guy's begging for mercy. So I'm gonna roll here for how they respond. Okay, wow. All right. Well, the dice have decided. So the guy behind the guy begging for his life is going to fire an arrow at Dragonia. And he's going to say, I shall not surrender. And he's going to fire an arrow at you. Oh my lord. And he doesn't even get in the right zip code as you, as this arrow goes careening off into nowhere.
He's trembling in his boots and misses by a mile.
The second one's going to fire an arrow, sees his buddy fire an arrow and completely miss, and rolls a natural 1.
Shoots himself in his own foot.
Yes, and he's going to take, and as he does so, he shoots his buddy who's kneeling on the ground in front of him, begging for his life, in the back of the head for 3 damage.
And it kills him.
He's not dead, but he's not good.
Oh my god.
So they both take a damage because they did an action. And the guy begging for his life.
Oh, are they currently like burning?
Yeah, they're in negative, so they're still taking a damage every single round through their ferocity because they're still technically bleeding out. They can just keep acting.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so they just don't go unconscious.
Right.
That's what you're saying.
Yep. That's how it works. Okay. Well, that was a great round for me. They rolled amazing to resist your intimidate and then rolled that garbage to attack, which I think is pretty fitting. All right, OG.
I want to snipe this guy in the back.
Sure.
Just one shot.
Yep. Go ahead and roll to confirm this triple damage crit.
Nope.
What's the bonus? Because you still might make it.
So my BB Dex +1 master work.
And plus, don't you have
Plus one for
hatred? Or is that
no,
giants?
not on orcs.
Oh,
Not
that's
on
right.
orcs.
That's right.
So 8 +1 +1 10. Yeah.
10? So 14 total?
Yep.
That is a hit. And that is confirmed critical.
Nice.
Their AC. Remember, these guys suck. You fought these at level 1. So go ahead and roll triple damage. Okay. Uh-huh. Wow. And then what? Triple your strength mod.
Times 3 on my strength mod?
Yeah.
Or just 1 on your strength mod?
Times 3.
So 6.
So
three,
11. Was
5
it
plus
11?
11. Yep.
And he keels over. Dead.
Shocked.
And then can I shoot this guy too?
The guy standing up.
Yep.
Yep. You have 2 shots, right? This is just a lesser to hit.
Yep. It's a +1 from my BAB. 8 plus
Ooh, that's out.
1 deck, 2 decks, 1 BAB. So 3 +1 bracer +1 bow.
So +5.
So 5.
So
Yeah.
13.
13.
That is
Yep.
exactly a hit. AC 13.
Nice.
Oh my gosh.
Plus my
And-
strength.
yep,
which
he's
is
dead.
10.
Yep, he's dead. All right.
Ingerhild.
So next is another set of
Or
orcs that you guys don't even see.
Profar just hit a home run.
So you're gonna see the doors behind those orcs in the back swing open, and behind those doors you see 2 more orcs, and you notice that these orcs have some marks on them, some burn marks on them, which you can tell those are the 2 guys that you damaged earlier. And behind them, you see this orc decked out in this crazy armor and shield, and he's holding an orc woman up against him, a knife to her throat. And he yells out to you, "Surrender now, or she dies." And you can see that this orc woman is this. Actually, go ahead and roll a.
Is that the one that was keeping what's his name alive?
Yes. Okay. So if you realize it, then I don't need to say it. Yes, that's exactly her. And Ingerhild recognizes this woman. Is the one who's been protecting Umlo. All right.
It's actually her turn.
Yeah. Well, she can't do anything. She's grappled by the other guy.
No, Ingerhild's.
Oh yeah, it is
Ingerhild's
Ingerhild's turn. Yeah, you're right. So Ingerhild's going to step up to see this. I'm on the wrong screen here. 5, 10. I'm going to step up to see this. And she, with her axes out, actually with her bow out, yells back, "Where is my brother?" And the guy in the fancy armor holding the other lady hostage yells back, "He is currently bleeding out from his wounds. If you do not surrender, I will kill the only person able to save him. Drop your weapons at once." And Ingerhild kind of turns back at you guys, like with concern on her face. And then does nothing for her round. And Kabor, you're up. And she's thinking about what to do, worried about her brother going to die.
Dude, fuck that. We can kill him.
Yeah, you're a cleric, aren't you? Just
I am, yeah.
Just find her brother and heal.
Okay. Well, I mean, we need to get out first and probably
Well,
kill this guy
we should like we should probably like whiplash this guy, and then make sure he doesn't die, and then we can find out where he is, because he's the one that's begging, please no, hell no, stop. So we can, if we keep him alive, I bet you he'll tell us anything we want.
No, just let's go kill the rest of them. Like, let's just go kill these guys.
So, do you know where Umlo is?
Not the one who's on the ground. We don't have to worry about. We'll just ask him,
Yeah, that's what Andrew was saying. It's like,
or just limp flash the main dude and say, "Listen, you'll die if you don't." Like,
I need to look up his stats because I was absolutely not expecting this encounter to happen today. Like, this is all on the fly. Whoa.
Are orcs humanoids creatures?
Yes.
Okay.
Like, this is literally not even written in the book. Besides, if you get caught, you get attacked by a bunch of orcs, and you're supposed to die from that. But Kabor exists.
Yeah, he just ignited everyone.
Yeah, I to be fair, I also forgot about Fireball and literally just set him up to just punt the entire.
TKO the whole entire squadron.
Literally get 11 kills in one spell. So that's my bad.
I have a hold person spell that I can do on him too. Prepped.
Okay, cool.
Okay, I have his stats.
So
This is madness. This is absolute madness.
So Dragonia, you're saying we just push ahead and try and go get him?
It's Kabor's turn, so what's Kabor doing?
Okay.
Yes, I would say let's just fucking attack these people and.
Kabor, you're the one with the everyone's scared of right now. You literally just nuked an entire squadron of people. And then said, suck me afterwards. So clearly fear is just in the hearts of all of them.
It's Kabor's turn.
Yeah.
I mean, Kabor should just hop up here, jump over this thing, and then do an intimidate check and just act like he's getting a fireball prepped and say, I'll just kill all of you.
Kabor, what are you doing?
Intimidate? You throw out an intimidate check.
All right, from back there, you're going to step up more. You got zoomies, so I don't know if you want to jump over the pit or not. So you're going to have to do an acrobatics check. Wouldn't that be funny?
That would be so anticlimactic that he
Fear me! Falls into a pit.
falls into a hole.
That would be so funny, though. You going to leap over the pit? Or are you just going to stand there?
Have Orok help throw you over.
Yeah, he could jump it. You going to jump or stay? Stay.
Just bluff doing another fireball and
Go ahead, give me an intimidate check. You're gonna get the biggest of bonuses I've ever given because you literally killed 11 people in one spell.
He also has a +3 to intimidation.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm giving you a fat +7 on that. So 18. That's good enough. So the two guys in front of the woman and the fancy guy, I'm on the wrong layer, are both going to do the same thing the other guy did and just drop to the ground. As they have already been burned by you without even seeing you and know full well the power that you have.
Oh, is that the Burning Arc one?
Yep, those are the two guys that got slapped by Burning Arc earlier. But
Well,
the guy is still not backing down. He looks ferocious and is not giving up. And he's going to call out to you, "This is your last chance. Only she and I know where he is. If we die, he dies. All right. Cicatrix, you're up.
I do have one other spell prepped that might help.
Hey, Josh.
Yep.
Is this dude an orc?
Yes.
I'm
Why
going
do you
to
ask?
cast Hold Person.
On the big dude?
This guy.
All right.
Yeah.
Let me go ahead and read what that does.
Paralyzes him for a round equal to his level.
I'm trying to will
Will.
save. Gotta do a will save. Oh, what's my will save? You know, I was really expecting to kill somebody today, and instead I have 11 people die in one shot. So
How does it make you feel?
not great. On a scale of like 1 to 10, I would say it's a negative 11.
Well, you thought you were gonna rip me in half, didn't you?
I you know, I had ambitions. All right, what's the DC for this? What level is the spell?
Hmm?
Level 2 spell?
Second level spell.
Yeah.
So 10 plus 2 plus my end, so 15.
All right. I have a decent chance. Ooh, natty 16. He saves. And he kind of laughs at you. He's like, "Your foul magics will not work against me." All right. It is now the first guy who's begging for his life's turn. Where's my conditions at? Here they are. He is going to gain the frightened condition. A frightened creature flees from the source of its fear as best it can. If unable to flee, it may fight. A frightened creature takes a -2 to penalty roll on all attacks, saving throws, skill checks, ability checks. Frightened creature can use special abilities, including spells, to flee. Panics is even worse case. Is he panicked? Yes, he's panicked. It's even worse. Must drop anything it's holding and flee at top speed along a random path. Yeah, so he's panicked. So he's gonna get out of there at top speed. So he's gonna do a full round action to run. And is gone. All right, Dragona, you're up. He pushes right past the guy holding the woman hostage, and the guy doesn't even care because he's so focused on eyes on you that he just lets him run by. So he just pieces out. All right, Jagonia, what are you doing?
All right, team. I have one of two options. I can either attempt to hold person, or I can cast Zone of Truth, and we just ask him where it is. What do we think?
Oh, that's fancy. I like that.
That Zone of Truth one's kind of interesting.
I would do
Okay.
Zone of Truth, and then we can just go full bore at these people and kill them if we need to.
Okay.
How far away are you?
I don't know. I can't see.
Because its range is 25 feet plus 15 feet because you're level 6. So 40 feet.
So
So you need a
45
5-foot
away.
step. So you're going to have to jump to do it.
well, well.
How
what
convenient.
Is this an acrobatics check?
Yep.
Yeah. Fuck.
Now, because the ground's weakened, the DC goes up.
God. So
And you get a
This is just a
-1
flat
to
roll.
your acrobatics because you're fatigued.
Yeah, I only have one, so
Oh,
it's just,
so
just
it's
a flat roll.
Yep. All right. Is DC 14?
I don't know. Where do I fall to?
You would fall into the room that was
Jungle
full of
room.
trash
Um,
that leaked out everywhere. So that's actually probably good for you because then there's
Yeah,
less
that's
of a
a
fall.
cushy fall.
Yeah.
That's a cushy fall.
I mean, I don't
They-
think I hit
they-
14. Okay, whatever. We're just gonna have to try it. All right.
Oof.
Ooh.
All right, go ahead and roll a
Okay.
reflex save for me. You're not falling yet. You can catch yourself.
Can we not assist him by being next to him?
So what?
Could we not assist him by being next to him?
Well,
Can I-
it's
can I-
just him leaping or her leaping.
Can I bottle cap my 12?
You have to use a bottle cap before you roll. So no.
You can also just get rocks if you get.
Wait, what do you mean
can't
I-
get any of the fruits
I
out.
thought I do the bottle. I thought I do rolled 2 and then take the higher one of the.
When you
how
do a
does the
bottle cap, yeah,
work?
you have to say I'm going to use a bottle cap, then roll both. You can't use it after you
okay.
already know the result.
Okay.
So you got
my reflex was.
Oh my
So I rolled a 12 and then I rolled 2 for the bottle cap. So do I just roll another d20 for my reflex?
yes. So you fail the jump. Oof.
Okay.
What's your reflex bonus?
I don't know. Probably S
It's in your saves.
3.
So 8. And Dragonia falls down into the room below. Actually, that's lined up. Nope, over one more.
Bullshit.
Falls down into the
Right.
room below.
Now you can sneak up behind him though.
And it's 20 feet. So every 10 feet, past 10 feet is a d6 of damage. So you
Even if I
take.
fall into trash.
How high is the trash?
Well, you opened the door up, so the trash spilled out.
Didn't we put it all back in?
Did you guys
Oh,
spend the time to put
bullshit
it
on
back
this.
in? You take 1 point of
No.
damage as the trash is uncomfortable as you fall down.
What do I get jabbed in the butt by a?
It's just like you just
Bone.
gotta get bruised from falling down onto something that's not really that comfortable.
Stupid ass shit. Okay.
All right, Dragonia is now fallen. Well, this is the weirdest combat I think I've ever been in.
No.
It's now the guy who's asleep's turn, and he's asleep, so he's done.
No.
So now it's Oroc's turn.
All right. All right. Do I have a clear shot at the guy from right here?
You get a penalty because he's holding the woman hostage right in front of him, so she's like shielding him, like cover.
But I have precise shot.
Yep, it's still a hard shot because there's not a whole lot of skin to hit. Like,
She's standing right next.
well,
to
she's standing on the same tile as him technically, but I can't show that on here.
him.
Yeah, he's got the knife against her throat. Like she's like essentially his whole silhouette, so he's very hard to hit.
How much of a penalty? Like a lot or not much?
Yeah, it's a
Even
minus.
with precise shot.
Yeah, it's a -4 to hit.
-4.
Yep. Like
And that's
it's
not counting his armor count.
Right. right. You have no idea what his AC
Hmm.
is.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's acting like partial cover.
That's some shit.
Yep.
Um.
And if you attempt to make this shot too, if you roll anything, on the die that's below a 6, it hits her instead.
Okay.
No matter what your bonus is. I'm just gonna rule that in here because that makes sense thematically.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know the rules to holding a hostage, so we're just making it up. That seems fair though, based on the positioning that they're in.
Okay, so I started here. Okay. I'm gonna try and jump the chasm too.
Sure. Give me an acrobatics check. You got it.
Sweet. So I double move to here.
Okay. Dragonia looks up in horror as she sees the undergarments of Auroch as he leaps over.
These nuts?
You wearing a kilt? You get
Maybe.
Is she getting a full flash?
It's your orc's turn now.
Oh yeah, that's a double move.
Because they double move.
Yep. All right. So he's gonna yell out, "Move one step further, and she dies." And he's gonna put the sword against her neck and kind of push it in a little bit, so you see blood trickle down, and she's gonna take some damage. It's like I mean it.
What do you want from us?
I want you to surrender.
And what will happen to us if we surrender?
Well, first of all, I can lead you to this dwarf boy who I'm assuming you're after. And I can offer you a proposition, as you've wiped out half my army.
What is your proposition?
Lay down your arms.
No. I don't deal with people that threaten women or, trying to take her life. She's unarmed. You're kind of a coward, to be honest.
I'm doing what needs to be done.
Well, if what needs to be done, you should go hand-to-hand combat with me.
A duel? I can agree to a duel. But not now. The situation is precarious for me at best. How can I trust that your individuals over there won't just cheat and kill me?
How can I trust that you won't cheat and kill her?
A likely bargain. Well, it seems we are at a standoff. Fine, I will discuss things with you. But at least aim down your bow. So he's offering you, like, if you put your, like, if you just, like, kind of put your weapon to your side, then he'll talk to you. But he's still going to have the sword drawn to her throat.
And I'm going to still grip my bow, but I'm going to put it down, like, at my side.
Right.
I'm still gonna
you
have
can,
the
yeah.
arrow's still notched and everything.
Okay.
So, but it's just going to be drawn down at my side.
Right. It's going to be harder to diplomacy with him because you're still, he can tell that he's not an idiot. So you can tell that you're able to quick shoot him if necessary. So he's going to keep his sword drawn. He's like, so, me and my company here originally owned this fort and have been using it as our headquarters for quite some time.
Why do you have giants here then? And why do you have ogres? If you are just some orcs running a fort and you have all these monsters laying around everywhere trying to kill us.
Well, if you would let me speak, I would explain it to you.
You're not very fast at speaking.
Seems you come. Well, I need time. So,
Fine.
you can see him whispering something to the lady that's trapped, and you can see her kind of like muttering something under her breath as he's like talking. That's why he's like going slow. It's like, anyways, as I was saying, we used to have this place under our control until these giants stumbled into our territory and killed half my men. And they offered us a deal.
Leader.
Have you fought a whole army of giants? I don't
Yes.
think so. All right, so
Yes, I have.
he's going to do... So you're lying. So go ahead and roll a bluff check. You fought a giant, but you haven't fought a whole army of them. He's going to sense motive you, see if you're telling the
Did we
truth.
fight like 2 giants in the cave, or 3 giants?
Yeah,
in
that's
that
not
cave?
an army, though. That's a couple soldiers. He's talking a full army. Natural 1?
Yeah.
All right. I rolled very well.
It was in jest. I hope you... I'm being sarcastic to him. I'm not saying I actually did. I'm like, well, I have too. Like,
Well, I believe
There's more.
you're the fool here, not me, hiding behind your little fireboy over there to get everything done for you. Who's the real coward?
Please proceed.
Thank you. Anyways, they came and we agreed to give up ownership of the inside of the fort for peace. It's a truce that I did not want to make, but it was one that needed to be done to keep my men alive. And as such, we've been...
You did a great job.
Well, thank Fireboy for that over there. But as time has gone on, I've grown increasingly irritated at these giants killing my men bit by bit, as their leader cowers in the tower to our south. And I'm sick of it. So I am willing to unite forces to take out the giants here. And in return, I can offer you a prize that is locked away inside her tower. It's all yours. So, do we have an accord?
Are you offering unity in exchange for killing giants for your behalf?
Yes, I not only have the prize that I can offer you in the tower, I can also offer you information about the entire castle, as I know its layout perfectly, committed to memory. I know all of its secrets, its trapdoors, secret passages, everything.
How do I know you're not lying? Can I sense motive check him, Josh?
Absolutely.
Fucking A. 6.
All right. Yeah, you have no idea if he's lying or not.
Did you orchestrate the attack on True Now?
My men were involved, but it was not my idea. We were ordered to by the chieftain of the giants that hides in the tower. It was all.
So he's the one that's wreaking havoc on the lovely people of True Now.
Aye. It's all their idea. My men were
Why?
forced into fighting. We have no
Why?
choice. Either we go or we get killed from them. I had to.
Why would the giants order the attack on us though?
That I'm not sure about, and it still puzzles me to this day. Because of that, now all of you are here and half my men are dead again. And I seems that I cannot win. But I will not stand for one more man dying.
What about there's a bunch of giants down in the courtyard eating an orc. Like, can you explain what those are? Like, they look like we can't beat them.
Those are not giants. Those are the betwixt brethren, cursed, weird foul creatures that the giants brought with them. Ogres.
So there's two types of ogres, is what you're saying?
Aye,
'Cause
there's
we fought
many a
some
type.
Ogres,
They're
but
all
they're a
rotten.
giant subtype, right?
Aye, they're weird cousins. Disgusting creatures.
I see.
They're the ones honestly killing my men. You say you saw somebody getting torn apart. That explains where my scout went. I was simply trying to get information about what was going on so we can plan an attack.
May I ask your name?
Yours first.
I am Orok, the Relentless.
Funny name. My name is General Karguk.
Well, Karguk, as you can see, I am an orc like yourself, and I do suffer from these abnormalities that you do as well. Just my whole life of ridicule because my dad was a human and my mom was an orc. So I do understand your plight, being kicked out of places that you would once call home.
He kind of spits at the ground when you mentioned that your dad was human. In disgust. Continue.
It's not a path that I chose, but here I am, making the best of what I was given.
That explains your weakness, half human.
I know, right? I just took out half your army, but it's cool.
You took out one man. One.
I took out one, and then there's like two other ones, and then a couple other ones after that. But here or there. It's okay. Here or there. So if we help you rid this fort of giants, can we have Umlo back and make sure that he is safe and sound and not harmed?
He is my only source of entertainment, keeping my morale, my men alive, but if it must be done, yes, I can give you that stupid fool.
And make sure that he's revived back to full health? That be arranged as well?
If you wait here, I can return in 1 hour's time. I will send my lady here, the one that he's got like using as like a shield on him. She will return him to you and heal him in front of your eyes so you know that he's alive. Then will you have my trust? So he's offering to have this female orc to bring Umlo back if you guys just wait here so that way he knows that you're not going to follow him and kill him for an hour.
So, General, if you stay with us and have you...
Oh no, I must go. I have to free him. But somebody will return to offer him back. No. You have to trust me. That way I know that we have an equal amount of trust. So he's saying if you trust him enough to come back with Umlo, then he knows that he can trust you because you gave him trust. So he's offering a trust deal.
And I look over my shoulder back at the group and see if anyone gives me like a sign like, yes, go ahead, or like, no. Like, is anyone going to like give me like a facial expression or a nod?
So Ingerhild looks extremely PO'd, but she gives you a nod, just a curt nod.
Okay. What about Cicatrix? I look at him next.
I'll just shrug.
Shrug. Okay. Kabor?
Nods yes. What about Dragoni? Oh yeah, Dragoni's not here.
You can't see her. General, we will take your terms, but you will not like the consequences of betraying us.
Ah, same goes to you. I'll be back in an hour's time. And he kind of backs away slowly with the woman still like in front of him as a shield. All right, so the other two guys that were already injured also leave with him. So like everyone's gonna back out here. I'm just gonna boop. And these guys also peace out. So combat isn't over yet because there's one guy who's been asleep this entire time. Just chilling in the middle of the room. So he's going to wake up and you're going to be standing right over him. Does anyone else want to move? Actually, he's only asleep for like 30 seconds. And that conversation was pretty long. But I'm going to just say he wakes up right when those guys leave. So he's in the room and you're standing right over him, Auroch. What would you want to do to this guy as he wakes up? You gonna intimidate him? Is that what you said?
Just say, do nothing, Orc, and your life will be spared.
Are you brandishing him with anything or holding him down or anything like that?
I have my boot over his neck and have my arrow notched.
Okay, so he's prone. Hold on. All right. He stares at you wide-eyed. He's like, what do you want? Where is everybody? What happened?
Well, we just won the fight, so good for us. Yay. And your general just took his mistress down to go save the dwarven boy. We will spare your life if you would help us out.
What do you want?
We want to know some recon on this general. If you speak, we will, spare your life, like I said. Or I have this lovely Orcbane arrow notched in my bow, and we can end this right now. So,
drop that arrow on your foot.
What's that?
He's insulting you, saying drop that arrow on your foot because it would hurt you too, because you're half orc.
Well, your buddy already, shot himself in the foot, or was it you that shot himself in the foot? I can't remember. Anyway, so that's not going to happen. But if you comply, we will not kill you.
All right. We want to know about Karguk.
What is his deal, man? Is he He offered us a deal to kill the giants and to if we kill the giants, he will not harm us or the dwarven boy again. Is he truthful?
He's been looking for a way to kill these giants for a while now. Ever since we had to go fight in that blasted town against our
True
will.
now?
Aye, whatever your filthy town is, I don't care. Either way, we've been looking for a way to rid this atrocity from our fort. To no avail. We're desperate. We even blew up a hole in our fort just to get rid of you guys. What more proof do you need?
Well, it seems like we're on the same side now. So, if you promise not to attack us, we will let you spare your life, and we'll let you reconvene with your general.
Fine. Do you know where he went?
He went down to the Umlo to see.
That blasted dwarf boy?
Yeah, because the mistress was gonna bring him back to life. So.
Troja, of course. Ugh. Fine.
So what's the deal with it? What's the deal with that? Like, do you guys just get a sick, chubby from watching that, or what's the deal?
We have morale's been low, and we have no other form of entertainment. You have the NFL. We have bear fighting.
Yeah, very good. Dire bears though, like where do you get a dire bear from? I'm curious. I have a little grizzly cub over there. He's really cute. His name's Gore. But
Lovely.
how do you get a dire bear?
Droja knows magics.
Is Droja her name?
Did you not know? You are a fool.
Okay, so who's Droja?
I have said too much. Let me go.
I step a little harder on his neck. Should I roll for intimidate?
Yeah, sure. This guy's like...
21.
So, okay. Droja is the concubine of Karguk. She's our requisite healer, but she has other powers. Powers that Karguk keeps to himself that I do not know of, that makes her very valuable. That's all I know, I promise.
Why would he threaten to kill her if, she's so valuable to him?
Well, if he can't have her, then he doesn't want her to fall into the wrong hands. She is strong in the ways of magic.
I wonder if she knows my mom. My mom was a mystic from an ancient orc village.
Your mother was a whore.
Oh, punch him in the face.
All right. Go ahead and roll a hit for me. I'll see how much non-lethal damage he takes. All right, and he's knocked out. Because he's been bleeding out for a while, so he's been slowly taking damage. So he's knocked out cold, and he's bleeding out. So if you don't do anything, he's going to die.
I mean, I don't have a healing spell, so I can...
Oh, you can stabilize him by, like, bandaging him and stuff.
I'll stabilize him then.
Okay, so he's just unconscious. So he's going to be out cold for a while. He's on nappy nap time.
That's fine.
All right, so just going to leave his unconscious body there then?
Yeah, I mean, what else am I gonna do?
That's
Just
fine.
drape it over all the, just drape it over all the other dead bodies.
I mean, you have
see
some
what happens when
time.
he wakes up.
You have some time before Droja comes back. That you can, like, if you want to, like, show signs of peace, prop him up, make him look like he's okay, or you can just leave him there.
Well, I will move him right here and like prop him up against the wall.
Right where? Can you ping it?
Over here.
I'm not seeing any pings.
In like the clear room.
Oh, I was zoomed in too far. Can you ping again? Here? Or back here?
Where the general was
Oh, okay.
standing.
I don't know why I couldn't see her. Oh, it says here my connection to the server has been interrupted. That's fun. Okay.
I think the servers are going down.
Right here.
Yeah, I think the servers are going down.
Mine says the same thing.
It might be our internet's going down. I moved him. Do you guys see that?
No.
Okay. Well, looks like roll 20's dying. That's okay. He's moved. Just trust me on that. I was gonna wrap it up here in a
Okay.
second, anyways. Okay. So an hour passes. Do you guys want to? You guys probably didn't even get hurt, honestly, from that whole combat.
Did Dragonia come back up?
Yeah. Speaking of that, Dragonia, would you like to come back up here during this time? This guy might be muted. All right, we'll say Dragonia comes back up. It's just like exhausted in the corner. Okay. So an hour passes. And where is it? Here we go. Okay. So an hour passes. And after that hour,
Did you guys not want to like jump over the chasm and stand right here or something?
yeah, do you guys want to move at all during that hour? Is there anything else you guys want to do in that hour? Like with the bodies and stuff. You guys just want to chuck all the bodies in the pit?
Yeah,
No, how
sure.
about-
Isn't
how
that
about-
the front
how-
gate?
No, how about we like lay them nicely, like in reverence, you know, to kind of like get him on our good terms again.
Yeah, like just I'll just stack them in the corner of the room then.
Yeah.
I'll remove Kabor out of the way.
Just do it like a with pride or whatever, you know what I mean?
Yeah. All right. There we go. So they're all just like laid neatly with like, you guys can find some cloth and just drape it over them. Okay. Sleepy boy's still sleeping.
Yep.
Okay, is there anything else you guys want to do in that hour time frame? Anyone want to jump over the chasm? Ingerhild will come over. She'll be standing. Cicatrix, you want to jump over the chasm? Alright, yeah, Gore makes it too. No problem. Okay. So an hour passes. Hour and 10 minutes passes. Hour and 20 minutes passes. An hour and a half passes. Nobody. You guys want to keep waiting?
Can we scout a little bit? Like, look out, look around.
Is this guy awake yet?
No, he's knocked out cold for the foreseeable future.
Yeah, can I just like go out here and look around?
Sure. Roll a perception check for him. 12 perception?
Huh?
Is that a perception check?
Yeah.
So just a 12? You don't really see much of anything.
Can I look out over to where like the campsites were from
Yeah.
this tower spot?
Yeah, from the little towers. Yeah, the arrow slits. Yeah, you're not going to be able to see a whole lot. Oh, okay. So you see some guards posted down below. So if we move down here, so there's still the guards covered in the front. So nothing's changed there, but you do see a hooded figure, kind of pushing, like kind of like arm wrapped around somebody else who's also like, they look burnt. Their hair seems to be like cut off, but it's bright red. And they're kind of short, but you can't really make out who it is.
Ingerhild, I think I see your brother. We need to run down to the gate now.
As soon as you say that, she just takes off. Let me look at the map here. Yeah, so you guys can all rush down to where Cicatrix is. By the time you get over there, you hear the door opening. And like a tum 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 tum, as someone ascends the stairs. So Ingerhild, let me go ahead and move her down here. As you see, oops. heck's going on Roll20? As you see Droja wrapped in a hooded cloak, and right behind her, beaten and bruised, is Umlo. But he's alive. And right
Oh,
when Ingrahild sees him, she's like, "Hello, brother." And he says back, "Hey, sister." And we'll see you next time.